Buddy, how are you doing? Listen, I want to help people reach their goals. And I notice one of the reasons why people just don't even take action is they're worried about looking bad to other people. And their agenda is to try to look good at all times. And it's stressful. It causes them to stop even doing the very things that will help them reach their goals. Now, listen, I'm somebody that I'm working through this myself. In fact, while I'm saying this to you, this is something that I'm actively walking through. And I want to encourage you with this as well, that when you teach somebody something, you don't have to be an expert at it. You don't have to know it all right away to share it with other people, but you can encourage others with what you know works. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm actively working on not worrying what other people think about me. I do worry about that. And I'm working through not doing that. And it's progressive. It's been getting better literally every single day. But you need to do this. This is what I do know for truth, for fact. Stop trying to look good to other people. Stop doing things with the agenda of how can I present myself in a way that looks good. Now, this might sound weird because I have a course where I teach people how to make websites, how to present themselves that looks good to other people. But see, that's not the words that I use when I talk about building a website. It's about being consistent. It's about having integrity. It's about working in a way that people understand and communicating in a way that honors the other person for how they expect. You know, when you're going out there in the marketplace, you have to look, walk, and talk in the way that people expect. Now, there's people that are on the fringes. They're on the outside. They don't look normal. They don't walk normal. They don't talk normal. They don't look like what everybody expects. And people are attracted to that. But a lot of times, those people, they got there by just being consistently and integrous to who they were at all times. Don't make yourself somebody else just to pacify how you look to other people. Don't be a copy of anybody else. Be authentic. There's only one you out there, okay? And be you. Be that person. I see so often people are they watch my videos, they listen to the podcast, they listen to a mentor, a trainer, a coach, and they're like, well, I need to look like that person. I need to do what they said. I need to articulate myself in that way. I even see people where they won't build their business because they're not comfortable on video. And I want to say this, if you're not comfortable on video, I would bet that you're probably a lot more comfortable with writing or even spoken word not on video. And so try that. Try writing some things down. Try recording your voice. A podcast is great. Try something. And if you're not good at writing, you know how I started with writing? I was so nervous when I first started making content online. Was not a good writer. Was not good at doing video. I'm going to be real with you for a second here. I would record an audio on my phone slow. I would go slow at it, like, okay, and this and that, and slow down, because then I would send it off to be transcribed. And then I would run it through an app like Grammarly to edit the grammar on it. You know, I used to be self-conscious about my writing, my spelling, my grammar being off. So I got an app like Grammarly, which is $10 to help with that. I used to be self-conscious about making videos. And so I started to take a little Post-it note and I would put it next to the camera with 3 bullet points. Make sure to stay on track. 1, 2, 3. And that helped me when I started out. When I do content, sometimes if I got a lot to talk about, I'll write some notes down. I'll take notes and I'll follow those notes. You might have seen that in my podcasting. But we need to stop trying to look good to other people. Stop worrying that if somebody sees you reading off of a note card, that you're going to look bad to them, that they're going to discredit you, that they're going to think that you don't know what you're talking about. And you know what? Here's the deal as well. If they think that, if they think, hey, well, you should be the expert, so you should know what you're talking about at all times. You know, I had somebody say that to me this past week. They're like, you're supposed to be the Squarespace expert. How do you not know that answer? And I said, you know what? Because I use Google. Because I Google the question. And if you're my client and you buy my course, you'll get the answers because I'll Google it for you. But because you asked me and you made a big deal out of it, I'll Google it anyways. Stop trying to look good to other people and just do you. Just be authentically yourself. Stop building your life based around the fear of what other people think and the pride of I can't embarrass myself, and just walk towards your destiny. Just do it afraid. Just step out scared. Just walk past your fear and the very thing that you're afraid of and do it. You know, when I first started making these videos about 6 months, 7 months ago, I was terrified to do them. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I didn't know how I could help anybody. I knew I had a lot up here, but I didn't even know what people needed help with. And I'm still discovering that just with the questions people ask. You know, writing. I'm teaching myself art and drawing and things like that. And these are things that I'm self-conscious. I'm not very good at, you know. I mean, that's not that good. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? Stop trying to look good to other people and just do you. And learn and be consistent. Learn to step out even while you're afraid and do it afraid. Don't let the opinions of other people keep you stuck in a place of overthinking it and overwhelming yourself with what could happen. Instead, just keep moving forward. Realize we're all under construction here. We're all a work in progress. That's right, Jory. Exactly. And because of that, we're all in this together. We're all working towards our goals together. You know? Like, I want to say that to y'all. I'm in this with you. I'm in this to grow with you. And I know that there's people that are afraid to either how they look on camera, or they're afraid to write, or they're afraid of not knowing everything, and they're afraid to even step out. You need to just do it afraid. You need to just take action. You know, I was afraid to doodle on the page today because I knew it was going to look like that. And it even stressed me out to do it. It actually, it was a stressful activity for me. And then I realized I've been listening to the thoughts of other people that say, stay in your lane. Don't color outside the lines. Don't go outside the box. Don't do something that is not normal. When in fact, normal is overrated. None of us are normal. We all are uniquely made individually, specifically, not the same as anyone else. And we're not supposed to be. We can look at other people as models and inspiration. You know, I look at great people, inventors and business leaders and stuff for inspiration. But if I tried to be like Mark Zuckerberg, if I tried to be like Da Vinci, if I tried to be like Elon Musk, I would actually not be the best Jeremiah Krakowski that I could be. In fact, I would live a life that is of comparison and ungratefulness for how God made me, when in fact I was made exactly how God intended. And I'm not broken, and you're not broken either. And if anyone tells you that, I want you to realize this, that you were made perfectly, exactly how you were intended. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. And God's never been disappointed in you either. And other people might be. And we might be worried about other people's opinions, but we have to keep moving forward. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Stop trying to look good to other people and just do you. Grow your life, everybody. We'll talk soon. I'll see you tomorrow.